My beloved child, listen carefully. Today is not like any other day. Today, the heavens lean close. Today, the gavel of justice is raised, and Archangel Michael himself stands at the threshold, his voice echoing through the corridors of eternity. On this 19th of October, a decree is being released over your life, a decree that cannot be silenced, a decree that cannot be delayed. The time of hidden things is over. The night of injustice is breaking. The dawn is here, and the light is searching every shadow. You have felt the weight of what was done in secret. You have carried the ache of words unspoken, of actions unseen by others but never missed by heaven. There were moments when you wondered if anyone noticed, if anyone cared, if the pain you endured would ever be answered. But today, the answer comes. Today, the scroll is unrolled, and your name is written in golden fire. Today, the heavens declare, enough is enough. There is a person who crossed a line drawn not by man, but by the hand of the Almighty. They took what was not theirs to take. They moved in darkness, thinking no one would see. But the eyes of heaven miss nothing. The angels have recorded every moment, every word, every intention. And now, the time of reckoning has arrived. The one who wronged you is about to face the justice of the Most High. The chains they tried to place on you are being broken, and the chains of consequence are being fastened around them. This is not a decree of anger, but of holy order. The courtroom of heaven is not ruled by rage, but by righteousness. Michael stands as your defender, his sword gleaming with the light of truth. The gavel is poised, ready to fall. The silence of the night is giving way to the trumpet of the morning. What was hidden is being exposed. What was delayed is being accelerated. The tables are turning, and the story is shifting in your favor. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not powerless. The very fact that this decree is being spoken over you today is proof that you are seen, you are known, you are chosen. The heavens have called your name, and the angels are moving on your behalf. The fire of God's justice is burning away every lie, every shadow, every chain. The light is coming for you, and nothing can stop it. Stay with me, because what is being revealed today is only the beginning. The courtroom of heaven is opening before you. The scrolls are being read. The verdict is about to be announced. The one who tried to silence you will be silenced. The one who tried to delay you will be delayed. The one who tried to take from you will be required to return what was stolen, with interest. The dawn is here, and your story is about to change forever. Let your heart be still. Let your spirit rise. The decree has gone forth, and nothing can reverse it. The angels are gathering. The light is breaking. The next moment will reveal who you truly are, and what heaven has always known about you. Stay close, because the vision is about to open, and the courtroom of heaven is waiting for you. You may have walked through seasons where your name was overlooked, where your voice was drowned out by the noise of the world, where your worth was questioned by those who could not see the treasure within you. But hear this now, heaven has never missed your name. Heaven has never lost sight of your story. Even when the world dismissed you, the King of Glory called you chosen. Even when others turned away, the angels leaned in closer, recording every tear, every hope, every silent prayer. In the throne room of heaven, there is a scroll. It is not dusty, not forgotten, not buried beneath the weight of 1,000 other stories. It is radiant, glowing with the fire of divine attention. Your name is written there, not in ink, but in living light. Every letter is alive, pulsing with the heartbeat of heaven. The scroll is unrolled before the throne, and the hosts of heaven see it. They know you. They know your journey. They know the battles you have fought in secret, the victories no one else celebrated, the wounds no one else noticed. You are not a number. You are not a face in the crowd. You are the one heaven calls by name. There is a crown waiting for you. It is not a crown of fading gold or tarnished silver. It is a crown forged in the fires of purpose, set with the jewels of endurance, faith, and hope. The world may have tried to strip you of your dignity, to convince you that you are less than, to make you believe that your story is small. But the crown says otherwise. The crown says you are royalty. The crown says you are set apart. The crown says you are chosen for such a time as this. You have been targeted, not because you are weak, but because you are marked. The opposition you have faced is not a sign of your insignificance, but a sign of your calling. The enemy does not waste his arrows on those who do not threaten his plans. The resistance you have felt is the evidence of your assignment. The darkness pressed in because your light is real. The lies came because your truth is powerful. The attacks intensified because your destiny is unstoppable. Heaven's recognition is not like the world's applause. The world celebrates the loud, the visible, the temporary. Heaven honors the faithful, the steadfast, the unseen. When you chose kindness over revenge, heaven noticed. When you forgave in secret, heaven recorded it. When you kept believing, even when hope seemed lost, heaven rejoiced. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are the chosen one, and all of heaven stands as witness. There is a shift coming. The very forces that tried to silence you are about to witness your elevation. The tables are turning. The scroll with your name is being read aloud in the courts of heaven. The crown is being polished, prepared for your head. The angels are gathering, not to mourn your losses, but to celebrate your victory. The world may not understand, but heaven has already decreed it. You are chosen, you are crowned, you are called. Stay with me, because the reason you were targeted is about to be revealed. The conflict that tried to break you is about to become the stage for your breakthrough. The next moment will expose what was taken, and why the opposition could never truly win. Heaven knows your name, and your story is about to unfold in ways you never imagined. There is a moment, quiet and sharp, when you realize something precious has been taken. Not always a possession, not always something you can hold in your hands, but something deeper, your peace, your opportunity, your trust. You remember the feeling, don't you? The way the world seemed to shift, the way the air grew heavy, the way your heart questioned if things would ever be the same. Someone moved in shadows, reaching for what was not theirs, and in that silent theft, a piece of your story was interrupted. It may have been a word spoken behind your back, a promise broken in the dark, a door that was closed just as you were about to step through. Maybe it was a friendship that turned cold, a chance that slipped away, a hope that was quietly stolen while no one else was watching. The keys to your next season, the keys to your joy, the keys to your confidence, snatched by hands that had no right to them. You felt the emptiness, the ache, the delay. You wondered if anyone saw, if anyone cared, if the loss would ever be answered. The world often tells you to move on, to forget, to let the silence swallow your pain. But heaven does not forget. Heaven records every injustice, every stolen moment, every time your trust was betrayed. The angels have written it down, not to shame you, but to prepare a case for your restoration. The pain of silence is real, but it is not the end. The hush that followed the offense is only the pause before the voice of justice thunders. You have waited in the quiet, sometimes doubting, sometimes hoping, always longing for the day when what was lost would be returned. The delay has felt endless, the night long and cold. But the dawn is coming. The voice of justice is rising. The gavel is being lifted in the courtroom of heaven, and the scrolls are being opened. What was taken in secret is about to be addressed in the open. What was hidden in darkness is about to be brought into the light. Stay with me, because the next moment will reveal the vision of the heavenly courtroom. The silence is about to break, and the verdict is drawing near. There is a moment, quiet and sharp, when you realize something precious has been taken. Not always a possession, not always something you can hold in your hands, but something deeper, your peace, your opportunity, your trust. You remember the feeling, don't you? The way the world seemed to shift, the way the air grew heavy, the way your heart questioned if things would ever be the same. Someone moved in shadows, reaching for what was not theirs, and in that silent theft, a piece of your story was interrupted. It may have been a word spoken behind your back, a promise broken in the dark, a door that was closed just as you were about to step through. Maybe it was a friendship that turned cold, a chance that slipped away, a hope that was quietly stolen while no one else was watching. The keys to your next season, the keys to your joy, the keys to your confidence, snatched by hands that had no right to them. You felt the emptiness, the ache, the delay. You wondered if anyone saw, if anyone cared, if the loss would ever be answered. The world often tells you to move on, to forget, to let the silence swallow your pain. But heaven does not forget. Heaven records every injustice, every stolen moment, every time your trust was betrayed. The angels have written it down, not to shame you, but to prepare a case for your restoration. The pain of silence is real, but it is not the end. The hush that followed the offense is only the pause before the voice of justice thunders. You have waited in the quiet, sometimes doubting, sometimes hoping, always longing for the day when what was lost would be returned. The delay has felt endless, the night long and cold. But the dawn is coming. The voice of justice is rising. The gavel is being lifted in the courtroom of heaven, and the scrolls are being opened. What was taken in secret is about to be addressed in the open. What was hidden in darkness is about to be brought into the light. Stay with me, because the next moment will reveal the vision of the heavenly courtroom. The silence is about to break, and the verdict is drawing near. Step into the vision. The air shifts, and you find yourself standing at the threshold of a realm untouched by time, a place where every injustice is weighed and every secret is known. The courtroom of heaven stretches before you, vast and radiant, its pillars carved from living light, its floor shimmering with the reflection of eternity. Here, there is no confusion, no chaos, no corruption, only the pure order of the Most High. The world may have failed you, but this place cannot be swayed by lies or blinded by power. Here, truth stands tall, and justice is not delayed. At the center of this holy chamber, the great throne gleams brighter than the sun. Around it, the elders and angels gather, their faces shining with the wisdom of ages. Scrolls are stacked high, each one a record of every word, every deed, every intention. Nothing is missed, nothing is lost. Your name is written on one of these scrolls, glowing with a light that cannot be dimmed. The scroll is unrolled, and the story of your pain, your patience, your perseverance is read aloud before all of heaven. And then, a hush falls. The sound of wings fills the air as Archangel Michael steps forward, his presence commanding, his armor blazing with the fire of God's justice. He stands at your side, not as a distant figure, but as your defender, your champion, your witness. His eyes burn with truth, and his voice carries the authority of the king. He lifts his sword, not to threaten, but to declare that the time of injustice is over. He speaks your name, and the courtroom listens. The gavel rests in the hand of the judge, heavy with the weight of righteousness. It is not a tool of fear, but a symbol of finality. When it falls, every lie is silenced, every accusation is answered, every delay is broken. The judge's eyes meet yours, and in that gaze, you see compassion, understanding, and unwavering resolve. The world may have accused you, may have doubted you, may have tried to define you by your wounds, but here, in this place, you are known by your truth. Here, your story is honored. Witnesses gather, angels who watched you choose forgiveness over bitterness, who saw you hold on to hope when hope seemed lost, who recorded every act of faith when no one else was watching. They stand as evidence, not of your perfection, but of your persistence. Their testimony is clear: you did not give up. You did not let the darkness win. You are worthy of restoration. Contrast fills the room. On earth, justice can be slow, twisted, or denied. In heaven, justice is swift, pure, and unstoppable. On earth, your voice may have been ignored, your pain dismissed, your loss minimized. In heaven, your voice is heard, your pain is acknowledged, your loss is counted. The order of heaven is not like the order of men. Here, the scales are balanced by the hand of the Almighty, and the verdict is not swayed by influence or fear. Michael stands tall, his wings unfurled, his sword gleaming. He presents your case with a clarity that cuts through every shadow. He names the offense, he names the loss, and he names the promise of restoration. The scroll is read, the evidence is clear, and the time for decision has come. The gavel is lifted, and all of heaven holds its breath. Stay with me, because the verdict is about to be declared. The transfer of authority, the return of what was stolen, the restoration of your crown, these are moments away. The next beat will reveal the outcome, and your story will never be the same. The silence in the courtroom is electric, every heart waiting for the word that will change everything. The judge's eyes are fixed on you, full of understanding and unwavering justice. The gavel is raised, and as it falls, the sound echoes through realms seen and unseen. The verdict is spoken, not in anger, but in the authority of heaven's order. The one who wronged you, the one who moved in shadows and took what was not theirs, is now restrained. Their power to reach you, to disturb your peace, to steal your joy, is broken. They are spiritually arrested, their influence cut off by decree. No more can they text you, no more can they invade your space, no more can they sow confusion or fear. The line has been drawn, and heaven enforces it. Once, it seemed as if they held all the cards. Their words could shake you, their actions could delay you, their presence could cloud your days. But now, the tables have turned. The authority they once wielded is stripped away. The doors they tried to close are now sealed to them, and the keys they once stole are being returned to you. Their voice is silenced, not by your hand, but by the hand of the Almighty. The chains they tried to place on you now bind their own intentions. The very schemes they set in motion have become the walls of their own confinement. This is the justice of heaven, not revenge, but restoration. Not punishment for the sake of pain, but restraint for the sake of peace. You are not called to carry the weight of what was done to you. You are not required to fight battles that belong to the Lord. The verdict is clear: you are released from the cycle of hurt, released from the shadow of their actions, released into a new season of freedom. The courtroom of heaven has spoken, and its word cannot be overturned. Feel the shift in the atmosphere. The heaviness lifts, the fear dissolves, the uncertainty fades. Where there was once anxiety, there is now assurance. Where there was once delay, there is now acceleration. The justice of heaven is not slow, and it is never late. The verdict is not just for your protection, but for your promotion. The one who tried to hold you back is now held back themselves. The one who tried to silence you is now silenced. The one who tried to take from you is now required to return what was stolen. Stay with me, because the next moment is the moment of transfer. The keys, the crown, the blessing, what was withheld is about to be placed in your hands. The verdict has been spoken, and the transfer is coming. The air in the courtroom shimmers with anticipation. The verdict has been spoken, and now the atmosphere shifts from judgment to restoration. You stand at the center, no longer as the accused or the overlooked, but as the rightful heir. The time of waiting is over. The time of lack is finished. The time of transfer has come. Archangel Michael steps forward, his presence radiant with the authority of heaven. In his hands, you see the keys, gleaming, weighty, each one inscribed with your name. These are not ordinary keys. They are the keys to doors that were once locked, to opportunities that were once withheld, to places you were told you could never enter. Michael places them in your hands, and as your fingers close around them, you feel the power of access returning. Every door that was shut in your face is now swinging open. Every gate that was barred is now unlatched. The keys are yours, and with them comes the authority to step into every promise, every calling, every new beginning. But the transfer does not end there. From the throne, a crown is brought forth, brighter than gold, set with stones that catch the light of heaven and scatter it in every direction. This is the crown that was always meant for you, the crown that speaks of your true identity. It is placed gently on your head, and as it settles, you feel the weight of dignity, honor, and purpose. The world may have tried to strip you of your worth, but heaven restores it in full. The crown is a sign that you are not just restored, but elevated. You are not just a survivor, you are royalty in the eyes of the King. And then, from the throne, 3 streams begin to flow. They are not streams of water, but of living light, each one distinct, each one overflowing. The first stream is clarity. It washes over your mind, sweeping away confusion, doubt, and fear. Where there was once fog, there is now vision. You see your path with new eyes. You understand what was hidden. You discern what is true. The second stream is access. It flows around your feet, opening ways where there were none, making a path through every obstacle. What was once impossible is now possible. What was once denied is now granted. The third stream is abundance. It pours into your hands, filling every empty place, restoring every loss, multiplying every seed. Where there was once lack, there is now overflow. Where there was once scarcity, there is now more than enough. The courtroom is filled with the sound of rejoicing. Angels celebrate as the transfer is completed. The scrolls are sealed with your victory. The witnesses nod in agreement. The judge smiles, satisfied that justice has not only been served, but that restoration has been made complete. You stand in the center of it all, keys in your hand, crown on your head, streams of blessing flowing all around you. The past cannot hold you. The loss cannot define you. The future is open, and the treasure of heaven is yours. This is the moment you have waited for. This is the promise fulfilled. The contrast could not be clearer. Where there was once emptiness, now there is fullness. Where there was once delay, now there is acceleration. Where there was once silence, now there is the song of victory. The transfer is not just a return to what was lost, but an elevation to what was always meant to be yours. Stay with me, because the restoration is not finished yet. The next moment will reveal how this overflow will touch every part of your life, and how you will be activated to walk in the fullness of all that has been given to you. This is the moment the night gives way to dawn. You feel it in your spirit, the shift, the sudden breaking of what once held you back. The chains that clung to your heart, the weight that pressed on your shoulders, the invisible barriers that kept you from moving forward, all of them begin to fall away. One by one, you hear the sound of shackles snapping, the echo of old limitations crumbling to dust. The darkness that seemed endless is pierced by a beam of light, growing brighter, stronger, until it fills every corner of your life. What was lost is being returned to you, not in fragments, but in fullness. The opportunities that slipped through your fingers, the relationships that were broken, the dreams that felt too far gone, each one is being restored. The hands of heaven are gathering what was scattered, piecing together what was shattered, and placing it back into your life with care and precision. The delay that once frustrated you is now replaced by acceleration. Doors that took years to open now swing wide in a moment. Blessings that seemed slow in coming now rush toward you with unstoppable force. You stand in the center of this turning point, surrounded by the evidence of reversal. Where there was once silence, now there is the sound of celebration. Where there was once emptiness, now there is abundance. The light that breaks through is not just for your eyes, but for your whole being. It warms you, heals you, and reminds you that the night was never meant to last forever. The dawn is here, and with it comes the fulfillment of every promise spoken over your life. This is not just a return to what was, but a transformation into something greater. The pain you endured has become the soil for new growth. The waiting has produced a deeper strength, a richer hope, a brighter vision. You are not the same as you were before the night began. You are stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever. Stay with me, because the next step is to seal this shift with declarations that will anchor your restoration and activate the new season that has begun. Take a slow, deep breath. Let the air fill your lungs, and as you exhale, feel the weight of old fears leaving your body. This is your moment to step into freedom, to claim what heaven has already released over you. The past no longer holds you. The chains are gone. The shadows have lifted. Now, speak these words aloud, letting them settle into your spirit. I receive my keys. I wear my crown. I am protected. Say it again, with conviction. I receive my keys. I wear my crown. I am protected. Each word is a seed, each declaration a door opening wider. Where there was once hesitation, now there is boldness. Where there was once anxiety, now there is assurance. You are not who you were before. You are walking in a new confidence, a new authority, a new light. Feel the shift as you declare, no more fear. No more delay. No more loss. The old season is over. The new has begun. You are surrounded by angels, shielded by the presence of the Most High. Every step you take is guarded. Every word you speak is empowered. Every dream you carry is covered by divine protection. Let your heart agree, I am chosen. I am restored. I am unstoppable. The keys in your hand are not just symbols, they are access to every promise, every opportunity, every blessing that was meant for you. The crown on your head is not just for show, it is the mark of your true identity, your royal calling, your unshakable worth. Breathe in the truth. Breathe out the doubt. Stand tall in the light that now surrounds you. The declarations you make today are not empty words, they are the foundation of your new season. They are the anthem of your freedom, the shield of your protection, the song of your victory. Stay with me, because the overflow is coming. The mission that awaits you is greater than you can imagine, and the next moment will reveal how your breakthrough will become a blessing for others. You are not restored just for yourself. The overflow that now fills your life is meant to spill out, to touch the world around you, to bring hope where there was none. Once, you walked in isolation, feeling unseen and unheard, but now you are a beacon. The light that has broken through your night is not meant to be hidden. It is meant to shine, to guide, to awaken others who are still searching for dawn. See the gates before you, once closed, now wide open. You walk through them with confidence, carrying the keys and the crown that mark you as chosen. Every step you take leaves a trail of light. Every word you speak carries the power of restoration. The blessings that once seemed so far away now multiply in your hands, not just for your own needs, but for the needs of many. You are a vessel of abundance, a channel of hope, a living testimony that darkness does not have the final word. Where you once felt small, now you are a person of influence. Where you once felt empty, now you overflow. The love, the wisdom, the courage you have received are seeds you will plant in the lives of others. Your story becomes a map for those who are lost. Your breakthrough becomes a promise for those who are waiting. The light that fills you now radiates outward, reaching places you never thought you could touch. You are commissioned for overflow. This is your calling, to shine, to serve, to lift others as you have been lifted. The gates are open, the path is clear, and the blessing is not just for you, it is for everyone your life will touch. Heaven trusts you with this light. Heaven trusts you with this influence. You are not alone, and you are not powerless. You are chosen to be a carrier of hope, a bringer of change, a spark that ignites new beginnings in the hearts of many. Stay with me, because the final anthem is rising. The invitation is about to be spoken, and your journey of overflow is only just beginning. Let this be your anthem: you are chosen. You are crowned. You are protected. The old story, the one written in shadows, in silence, in stolen moments, no longer defines you. Today, a new decree has been spoken over your life. The heavens have called your name, the courtroom has ruled in your favor, and the light of restoration now surrounds you. You are not who you were. You are not what you lost. You are the living proof that grace rewrites every ending. Feel the truth settle in your spirit. The chains are gone. The doors are open. The crown rests on your head, and the keys are in your hand. You walk in the overflow of blessing, in the clarity of vision, in the abundance of hope. The night has passed, and the dawn is yours. Every step you take from this moment forward is covered by the protection of heaven. Every word you speak carries the authority of the decree that was spoken over you today. If this resonates with your heart, I invite you to declare your restoration in the comments below. Speak it out: I am chosen. I am crowned. I am protected. Let your words become a testimony, a ripple of hope for others who are still waiting for their dawn. If you wish to walk this journey together, you are welcome to subscribe and stay connected. There is more to come, more light to share, more victories to celebrate. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are part of a story that is still unfolding, a story written by the hand of the King. Stay with me, because the blessing spoken over you today is only the beginning. May peace fill your heart, may light guide your path, and may you always remember, you are chosen, you are crowned, you are protected.